CNN is now seeking a court-sanctioned scanning of the electronic devices of Michael Flynn's brother and sister-in-law in a lawsuit filed by members of the Flynn family challenging some of the network's reports that the family used the same word. By the QAnon conspiracy theorists. QAnon is a right-wing think tank that claims that there is some kind of secrecy between prominent Democrats and other members of popular culture who engage in shocking acts such as cannibalism and worship Satan. It is a shining example of not reading negative messages and not worrying about developing the ability to find information found online that falls into a potentially dangerous movement, because of the violence that people believe in the usual nonsense, if at all. The Capitol rioters, far-right activists who are accused of domestic violence, or talk about attacks on individuals or organizations suspected of having committed such acts. As for the Flynns, they said on camera, "Where we go one, we all go," operated by QAnon. The case against Michael's brother, John, known as Jack, is now apparently based on a CNN report that allegedly painted Flynn in a lie. As the discovery process continues, it is expected that the judges will gather important information in the form of statements and evidence. The Flynns show strength. Plaintiff's counsel said it doesn't have, and wouldn't want, third-party messaging platforms that can interact with its customers' mobile phones, even though it has confirmed that its customers communicate on those platforms. Said CNN attorney Catherine M. Bulger. It's not productive. Bulger added, an investigation will be required here because of the great doubt arising from the incomplete production of documents produced by the claimants and that the documents and communications cannot be produced unless the documents are obtained from and other productions, Bulger added. Finally, counsel for the plaintiffs admitted that the plaintiffs have deleted or no longer had access to certain documents and communications related to this case and produced them while considering this case. Bulger raised the possibility of seeking sanctions against the protesting group. Basically, the idea that CNN is talking away from calling the Flynns at least sympathetic to QAnon is not credible, although the judge who made the case, U.S. District Judge Gregory Woods, concluded that this was not the correct status for the case. Decided to reach a conclusion based on the evidence itself and allow part of the trial to continue at this time. Perhaps the Flynns are concerned that some of their communications could undermine their case. There are already social media posts from members of the Flynn family showing their support for QAnon.